Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everyone.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Let's play with that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Kathy Hand. Hi, honey. Jennifer Langren. Good morning. I just read your good news. Micah's back at work. That's awesome. Sally, Tony, good morning. Auntie Jean, Suzanne. Hi, everybody. It's a beautiful day. So let's go into our hearts on this beautiful day. Do some heart brain. Breathing into the heart center and breathing out anything that's unlike love. Let's just let go and be thankful for this beautiful day that we've got ahead of us. Doesn't that feel good? I just love starting my day this way and ending my day this way. Yes, it is a beautiful day. Good morning, Blue Jean. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you got a grid gift. I like that. That's beautiful. And Sally, blessings for this morning. You can see us in our comment. I know, right? At least so far, so good. Wow, that was like bizarre yesterday. These computer glitches, and I guess there's going to be more and more of them from what I understand, because there's so much going on out there energetically and crazy things happening. But we are going to focus on the positive that's happening. So what's going on in your world that you're thankful for? It's Thankful Tuesday, Thankful Terrific Tuesday. It's P-Podcast Day. And today our Mama How Bear is one of my guests. Kathy Caputo and Karen Palmer are going to be with me at 5 o'clock Eastern today. And I will be at Sharon's place. I ran away from the snowstorm. You guys, it's just crazy. The angels are so beautiful, the way they guide us. And yesterday, I was at Monsi's in New Mexico, and I had asked her husband about the route that I could take to get to Scottsdale, which is where Sharon lives. And I was just planning on staying at Monsi's another day and taking it easy and resting. And so when I asked him about the route, and he pulled it up and was showing me which way to go, and he goes, and you're going through Flagstaff, so you might want to look, let's check the weather. We might want to look at that, because Flagstaff is on a mountaintop. So we pulled up the weather, and guess what? They are getting a huge snowstorm in tomorrow. It's going to be, it's going to start snowing and snow for 3 days in Flagstaff. And I said, oh, well, in that case, I need to get the heck out of Dodge, because I'm not going to be caught in another blizzard like what happened last year. So I packed up my bags in about 15 minutes and left. I was like, oh boy, I had no idea. And if I hadn't paid attention to that, I would have been stuck for about another week in New Mexico. So I was like, no, this is crazy. Let me just get on down the road. So I think that was probably the fastest that I've ever gotten packed up and into the car and out the driveway when I was with someone. But I know that the angels brought my attention to that. I just know that was because they didn't want me to be stuck in another blizzard or another snow that I couldn't drive through, right? Because it would have accumulated for 3 days, and then it wouldn't have time to melt before it even snowed again. So I'm just so grateful to the angels this morning. That's my gratitude. One of my gratitudes. I have so much stuff going on that's just so beautiful. And Tammy Fisk just came in. Good morning, Tammy. And Sally has a Robert update. They put in surgically 5 drains to his tummy, which was extremely swollen. He's able to catch some TV with his family. Okay. And Kathy, glad you moved on when you did. That's the best thing. It really was. I'm just so grateful and so ready to be in some warm weather, which I think it's not going to be bad when I get to Sharon's. I think it's going to be a beautiful weather experience there as I get into her place. And Sally, you're getting the same storm on Wednesday through Thursday. Yeah, it's going to snow in Flagstaff Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then they get a day break, and then it snows again. So this looks like a heck of a storm coming in, you guys. And I have some other good news, but I want to read the blog and get on with our morning here. Good morning, Annie7. And Auntie Jean says, no more snowstorms, no more sitting in parking lots with a little blankie and no coffee. Got that right, Jean. That's no fun at all. But I do have means to make coffee if that does happen, because beautiful Joanne Castrillo gave me a portable coffee pot and a way to make coffee in the car if I ever do get stuck like that again. Deirdre, good morning to you, sweet one. All right, so the blog last night was If I Can Dream. That sounds like a song. Henry Ford says, you can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. Life and love are forever evolving. Nothing is stagnant. All energy is moving and shifting. I am not the same person I was yesterday, nor am I the same as I will be tomorrow. Dreams that I had in my younger days have shifted and changed. One dream that has remained the same, however, is to help others and make a difference in the world. I've held that dream in my heart since my childhood. While the means to achieve it have changed, the intention is the same. Had I let life harden this desire, I would not be where I am today, doing the things I am doing. The foundation has always been there. For many people, the foundation has either eroded or been abandoned. Just because you want something to happen does not mean it will come to fruition. Dear angels, having a dream is great and wonderful. It's one way to bring our desires to become reality. What is it that makes the difference in just dreaming and manifesting that dream? Dear ones, there are no accidents in the dreams you envision for yourself. They are inspired thoughts and are all possible for you to achieve in life. They are part of what you brought with you when you came to Earth. As they are brought to your remembrance, you can see the vision of them and the reality of holding them. The deeper you go into that remembrance, the more you will have the confidence necessary to manifest them into your current reality. Many of you do not achieve the fruition of these dreams due to fear. When you let go of the fear and uncertainty and allow yourself to follow your dream, you will begin to believe. Belief is the key to the confidence and necessary to keep moving forward. If you have abandoned your dream somewhere along life's path, it is never too late to pick it back up. It may have shifted somewhat, but that is for you to discuss with your higher power. Believe, achieve, and stand in the knowingness of your dream becoming a reality. Dear angels, I promise to stand firm in the knowingness of my dreams fulfilled. So I just loved that blog that they gave me last night, and the message is so powerful. And I love the part where it said, if you have a dream, that's something that you chose to do in this lifetime. You chose to hold that dream and to bring it to your remembrance that, hey, I said I was going to do that in this life. So obviously I said I was going to set out to make a difference in this world. And, you know, I could never envision it until the angels said, do this and just go now because that's what you're supposed to be doing. And I listened, and here I am on this journey that is so beautiful. And I get to be with so many of you. I just love that. So let me see what's going on here. We got lots of words. What's happening? Sally, your tulips just made their appearance. Oh, how beautiful. I love tulips. And Kathy, you're off sick today. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Oh, yeah, I saw that you were going to talk to Colin about moving back down into the basement. So praying for you that you're going to be strong, right? And let's just see that happening with ease and grace. And Blue Jean got a call from a woman who got a rescue from the farm where Dolly is. His name is Buddy. Oh, Buddy's barnmate died and he's lonely. Oh, that would be so awesome to have him and Dolly. I think that you're supposed to have Dolly for sure. And so let's see that barn being built and coming to fruition. That's a dream. So put that dream out there and let's make it happen. Andrea, good morning, sweet Andrea. Greg, oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've seen you on here. So happy to have you back on the Morning Cuppa. And Kathy, you have herbs and a planter on your deck. Oh, that's exciting too. I love having fresh herbs. Linda Lemieux, good morning to you. I hope you and Dick are doing well and recovering. And I don't see Hope, but I see a hi, Hope. so hopefully she's on here. And Auntie Jean said, this family is the dream I manifested, and I'm so grateful for it. Me too, Auntie Jean. And Sally says, my cactus on my porch never died. Sometimes cactus can do that. They're really hardy because in the desert, it gets really cold at night. I know because I used to live there. So what does Kuan Yin have to say to us about dreams and what the angels told us last night, and then I'll tell you my exciting news. Good fortune is granted. Just as there are physical seasons upon the earth, the soul too goes through seasons. Spring in the soul heralds a time of birth, new ideas, new inspirations, new energy to take action, new life, new connections, and new gifts abound. New life and good fortune are headed your way. I love that. Let's get that manifested. New life and good fortune. Yay. Oksana, good morning. Oksana says, I am here. Let's have a fantastic day. And always remember EW? I don't know. EW are love and light always. Suzanne, I claim all of that. Me too. Me too, Suzanne. I claim those dreams of new life. What was it? New life and good fortune being headed my way. I'm ready for that. And Kathy, you were on Facebook and Kimmy was doing card readings. Yeah, she does that sometimes. It was territorial. She said she saw that I needed boundaries and a special place I can retreat to. Oh, that's great. So Colin will go down into the basement. And I think that's great, Kathy, that you're taking that step. And yeah, you do need boundaries. We've been saying that for a while. So I'm glad you heard it from another source. When we hear something from different sources, it's time to pay attention to that. There's our hope. She says, I'm here just at the hospital appointment with my daughter waiting to go in. And Sally spent last week talking about our rebirth that we are experiencing lately. Yes, we are. And Oksana says, well, I accept good luck and good fortune now. Thank you, Source. Yes, indeed. So, my news. I had a message come in on Facebook, and I thought it was kind of strange. And I actually thought that this person had been hacked that reached out to me and sent me the message, because it was my doctor from almost 50 years ago. And I have seen him once in all that time. Well, seen him a couple of times since the transplant, but we don't talk on a regular basis. We are Facebook friends. And I just blew it off as he must have been hacked. So I dismissed it. And then I opened Facebook yesterday, and there was another message from him. And I'm going, okay, now what's going on? And he explained what was happening. They are celebrating 50 years of transplants at the hospital where I had my kidney transplant. This year in July will be 48 years that I've had my kidney transplant. And the hospital is doing this big blowout celebration on April 2nd to celebrate 50 years that they've been doing them. And they are arranging to bring me in as the guest of honor. And when I read that, I was in tears. And I'm like, I think about it. Well, I think about it every day, but every so often, I think about that second chance of life that I was given. And I think, wow, it's such a miracle to me to have had that second chance of life so many years ago when I was a young adult and not even, just starting on my adulthood journey. And when my kidneys failed, I was so angry, you guys. I've talked about this a couple of times before. I was so angry that that my life had taken that turn. and I was angry at God, and was not at a point of understanding a lot about how this thing works and how God doesn't punish us. So I thought I was being punished, and I was yelling and screaming, "Why are you doing this to me?" And then I had the transplant, and life changed, and I had that second chance at being okay and living a full life, which I have for sure in the last 48 years. It's been such an amazing journey to be able to be healthy and to do the things that I'm doing. So when I got that message that they wanted to bring me in and they were going to honor me at that celebration, it just blew me away. I was just in tears of gratitude that I've had this journey. So I'm just excited. And so I'll be coming into Florida on April 2nd. I'll probably come in a little bit before that and visit with some people there. So Florida peeps, get ready for TeriAngel to make an appearance in Florida. And let's plan on doing a book signing while I'm there. I know many of you have bought the book. And so let's get together so that we can see each other and we can make that happen. So yeah, very exciting news. I talked to Stacy yesterday. I talked to Michelle Landers and let them know what was going on. So exciting stuff. All right, so let me see what y'all are saying. Kathy, you had to focus on your own boundaries. You feel good about yourself, but now you see Bob and Colin need their own space. Yeah, just make it happen. Just, it's a dream, make it happen. That's what I'm focusing on right now. Whatever the dream is, let's bring it to fruition. And Jean, you're accepting the abundance. You're going to try to talk to the woman who owns the place where Buddy is now and about moving Dolly there. Oh, that would be awesome. Until you get that barn built, and then she's right there with you. And Kathy says, I actually saw that message on your page. I thought the same thing. Someone was hacked and trying to trick you. And so glad it's totally true. Yeah, that that person was my physician, my kidney doctor, when my kidneys failed. And which that's another story all in its on its own. I had no idea I was sick. And so that's what I try to teach people as well, that kidney disease can be the silent killer, because I did not know that my kidneys had failed. I thought I was just feeling bad. And I was 6 months pregnant. So I was chalking it up to the pregnancy and, maybe just feeling a little bad. It was November. And so, November in Florida is not a cold time, but I thought, well, maybe I'm getting a cold, just not feeling myself, not having any energy. And so I had gone to see my OBGYN doctor, and he said, I think we're going to run some tests because, you look like you're ready to deliver that baby at 6 months. And so we're going to see what's going on. And if he hadn't done that, I would have died. Because when he sent me in for the test, they were testing to see if I was going to have twins, and instead found out I was in advanced kidney failure. And we don't even know how long the kidneys had not worked. So it was a miracle, and it was definitely the angel's intervention that got me into that hospital to do the testing. And then I was in for a month when they found the kidney failure, trying to get my system stabilized. And the rest is history. So yeah, it is exciting, Suzanne. And Blue says, how absolutely perfect. You're such such a blessing. I can't wait for this to happen. Me too. I have to get some water. I'm in a hotel because I only drove halfway to Sharon's yesterday, and there were distant cars starting up outside, and I think the exhaust came into my door. So, ooh. Auntie Jean, you're so right. Jean said that to me yesterday. The angels are taking you to Florida one way or another. They do. They have plans for me there. So I'll be going into Florida and then flying back out to Phoenix for the Arizona retreat, which some of you are coming to, and I'm so excited about that. Michelle, there you are. It was so good to talk to you yesterday. And it is exciting, Tammy. I'm just blown away by life right now. You know, this thing called life. And I enjoy the heck out of every day that I have. That's a big part of my gratitude, is just being, waking up every morning and saying, thank you, God, for another day alive. For 48 years now, I've pretty much done that. Every day I wake up, thank you for another day, because there's no guarantees. Life doesn't come with the guarantee that we are going to see one more day. And so I am just beyond grateful for every moment that I have. So, you guys, yesterday, this is when we got stuck, and I didn't see all of your comments, but I'm pretty sure I can see you now, because I've got new comments I haven't read yet. Oh, Blue, thank you. Because yours is such an incredible story of love. I'm so happy. Me too. I'm very excited about it. Oksana says, a really good book to read is Attached. It overviews different ways of attachment we developed from childhood. It shows how to develop a secure attachment to feel secure always. That sounds good. Blue, it used to be Florida Hospital, and he told me the name of the new name of the old place, and so it's a transplant center now. So they're going to bring me in for that celebration. So excited. And Tammy, you're going to hear about the job in a day or so. Let's just really celebrate that and bring it to fruition for you. I know, Suzanne, we're going to get you to one of these retreats. I know we are. And Suzanne, I hope you're doing well with school. I feel that's going to be really good for you. Linda, yes, I look forward to seeing you when I come into Florida. And Kathy, I can't wait to see you again too. Yes, I certainly will. And speaking of the little book, I'm loving doing this, just having you all pick a page. You're frozen? Oh no. Okay. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. Tell me I'm not frozen, you guys, because I don't look frozen. Okay, I'm fine now. All right. So you've got a test today, Suzanne. Well, let's just see you passing that with ease and grace. Kathy's already picked the page 76. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go to page 76, and we're going to see what that message is that's going to pop out at us today for us all to take to heart. So let me just scan and see. Oh, I love this. There's actually a couple of these on here, you guys. This book, it has bullet points from the big messages in Midnight Calls. So I'm going to read two of them because I think these two are both meant to be heard. We encourage you all to be ready to take action by showing up for yourself, by loving through the fear, and by recognizing that you don't need a superhero because you are it. And I think there's several of you that might resonate with that message. And, you know, especially Suzanne, I know that you have those tests that could be kind of daunting for you, but I see you are prepared for it. And just know that when you show up for yourself by loving through the fear, that's the message I think for you. And then there's another message for us all. When two people of similar vibrations unite for a purpose, their energy is more than doubled toward that goal. Working together, you are fueling the evolution of the collective soul growth. This evolution is infinite. There is no end. I love both of those messages for us all today. So yay, be your own superhero, and let's unite our energies together for the better journey of us all and for the soul growth of us all. And I just love this. And they've been talking a lot about evolving and the evolution. I can't remember how it was in last night's blog, but I'm going to look. I know it was in here. Life and love are forever evolving. I love that line. Life and love are forever evolving. Every day we change. Every day is new and different for us. And so be your own superhero. I love that line. Yes, Catherine Kovacs, we are all superheroes. And Michelle, one of these days, you're going to be first with that number 33. We're going to get that message off that page. I think there must be something very special on there. Should I look? What do y'all think? Should we have another one? 3 is a good number, so maybe we need 3 messages from the little book today. Yes, okay, all right, I gotcha. All right, so let me look at page 33. Because I know you tried to get it to be number 33 yesterday, Michelle. So let's see what's important on there for us to know. When the soul expansion happens and you start to feel small, look in the mirror and see your magnificence reflected back to you. Don't rush the process. Allow yourself to drink in all the wonderful manna that flows your way. I think that's the message, right? That's what was trying to get through to all of us, is sometimes we do feel small. Sometimes we think, oh my gosh, I've got so much to learn. You know, and I've heard people say there's people that are so far ahead of me in their soul expansion, and here I am trying to run to catch up. There's no comparison. And this is what the angels are really stressing to us, especially as we're studying A Course in Miracles. There's no comparison. We are all equal. And so that's what they're saying is, if you start to feel that you're small in this big old world, and as your soul starts to spread out and grow and be around other people who are also evolving, just look in the mirror. Just look and say, oh, there you are. There you are. You're the superhero. You're the one that is doing all of this. You're dreaming this into reality. And everybody that you see that you think is so far beyond where you are, that is you. That is you in a different form. That's you in a human being that's having a journey right along beside of you. And we're all doing this together. Yes, isn't it very comforting? Don't rush the process. It's not a race, you guys. We don't get a medal for getting there first. right? So just enjoy this thing called life. Just let it happen and allow it. Do you see how powerful this little book is? The tiny book of angel messages, but it's big thoughts for our daily lives. And yes, I worked on it again last night. They weren't happy with the cover again. And so I worked on it in a different way. I went into Canva and I'm crossing my fingers and my toes and sending up a million prayers that they're going to release this book today. I know I've been saying that every day for about a week now. Every time they eject it and say, nope, do it again because it's not right yet. And there's a reason for everything. So I've stopped asking why. I've started just trusting the process now. And I think today's going to be the day. I really do. Kathy felt so small yesterday, but slept on it and prayed for guidance. And today, ready to stand up and face the elephant in the room. I am stronger. You're a superhero. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget your magnificence and your power. And Blue says, I'm going through a growing spurt. It's a perfect message for me. Yeah. And Deirdre, I think because I have no humans around ever, I do need that reminder. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Annie, these are all taken from excerpts taken from the angel messages. So the angels wrote this book. They wrote themselves 2 books this year. And this is one that's packed so full of angel wisdom. I just love it. Blue says, Buddy is starting to have breathing issues. Please send healing to him. I hope to see him later this week. He will smell Dolly on my jacket and feel better immediately. Yes, yes, indeed. All right, so I see it is prayer time. You have something that you would like us to lift up for you, please put it in there. We're remembering these beautiful animals, Buddy and Dolly, and there's fur babies also that need our attention. Karen Palmer will be with me today on the show. She has a beautiful doggie named Kaylee, and Kaylee's been having some issues with her hips and standing and being able to walk. So let's remember our darling Kaylee, and she's such a healer dog. She was at one of the California land blessings in Sawbang, and so we dubbed her our token representative for land blessings. And I just carry her energy with me wherever I go. So let's lift her up for healing. Okay, so any other prayer requests? I know we're remembering Robert and his 2 sons and seeing him walking out of that hotel, out of that hospital, and seeing him being with them for a while longer. I don't think it's his time to go just yet. Leo, prayers for Jim's dog, who's old and is starting to show signs that he's going to pass soon. Yeah, let's pray for him. And Blue, you're going to see Dolly today, so let's lift up Dolly. That's going to be an amazing visit with you. BJ is his name. Okay, so the doggy BJ, we're praying for him. We're praying for Kaylee. We're praying for, I think Bonnie has been on our prayer list for a while, Kathy. So we're lifting up your Bonnie. And praying for Suzanne for her test. Deirdre, prayers for all humans. For Gaia and world peace and attention to human trafficking. Thank you. And Blue says, Ow, that made Gruff lift her head and tilt it to the side. Ah, sweet Gruffy, I love you so much. And Catherine praying for Isabel Michael's mom. She's very weak and don't think she's going to be around much longer. Well, let's lift her up. And Kathy says, Bonnie, the survivor dog. As long as she can eat, she will live. She is a superhero. All right, so let's go into our hearts this morning. And thank you, Catherine. Yes, we will lift up Isabel's mom. All right, so take a breath in. Just enjoy being together this time that we have here. And one of the first messages out of the tiny book this morning was that when there's two or more of us lifting up each other, that it expands the energy out. So we've got more than two on here, and we're lifting up together this beautiful energy for today. A day all about gratitude. A day when we can just really feel spirit working in our lives and being grateful for that. And all these prayer requests that we have going on, that long list, the ones that you all bring in every day, the ones that are in both of the grids, just hold them all up, asking our Creator to see, to feel, to acknowledge every prayer, and for it to be answered to the best and highest good of all. And I'm guided to have us go deeper into our hearts right now. Just really feel your energy inside. And when you feel that beautiful connection between you and your higher self, just ask the question, what do I need to know today? What do I need to know in this very moment to guide me through the rest of my day, to help me to be grateful? Show me something, Spirit, to be grateful for in this day, whether that's a person or an animal, an event. Just bring to my remembrance that I am magnificent. Bring to my remembrance my dreams so that I can know for sure what I'm bringing forth into the world. What are you birthing forward that all of us can benefit from? Just feel into that energy and ask to be shown. That's the beauty of having spirit guides. We can call on them at any time and we can say, I want to know. Can you show me? Show me what it looks like to be in my magnificence. Show me what it looks like to step forward and to take the bull by the horns and face whatever it is I'm facing with ease and grace, knowing that this is a fire that I chose to walk through. And I won't even feel those hot coals under my feet. I'll only keep my eye on the prize and move forward because I'm not alone. This is a beautiful spiritual family that loves together, prays together, sometimes eats together, and definitely laughs together. So just enjoy that moment deep in your heart with your higher self, your spirit guides, with the Creator. And let's just give gratitude and love. We do this every day to each other. Do it right now to your spirit guides. Just say, thank you, I love you. And thank you for guiding me. Thank you for keeping me on track and for showing me exactly what I need in every given moment. And now let's do that with each other. We have this tradition and we do it on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. You're so dear to my heart. Thank you for coming in and seeing me this morning before I head out on the road again. I have probably about a 3.5-hour drive today. So it won't be terribly bad, but I'll be driving over mountains. So that's always like, okay, here we go over a mountaintop. but it'll all be good because I'm taking every one of you with me in that angel mobile. What we got here? Annie. Oh, we got Suzanne. Sam is the same. He's 14 and has dementia and is going blind, and now he has cancer. We've got our Sam super dog on our list. Absolutely, Suzanne. And praying for him and these ever how much time he has left here on earth. I know you've got a great home there for him, and he's not alone. He's with other animals. So thank you for that reminder that he is on our prayer list. Annie, Wednesday, you go back to school. You were off for Mardi Gras down here. Oh, is it Mardi Gras already? I thought that was later. I thought it was in March. I guess we're coming up on March, aren't we? And Kathy, today is Fat Tuesday. Tomorrow, the 40 days of Lent start, and then Ash Wednesday. Okay, this year is rushing on in here, isn't it? Oh, thank you for the travel prayers. I love you all so much. Thank you. I love you. And Marietta, sweet one, remembering to smile. Spirit magnifies incredible, loving energy. And Annie, Thursday or Friday, you take your test again. Let's see you passing that with ease and grace. You're doing beautiful work. Keep going strong, and you're going to get there. Thank you. Yes, I'm running hopefully ahead of that storm. So yeah, that was my game plan after the angels said, hey, wake up. We need to get you safe. So thank you. Thank you to all of you who are here. Catherine, we have 15. We have 18 because we have some people on YouTube watching. So thank you to everybody that came in. Let me go find Leo. Where are you, Lizos? The doggies want to dance. We have dance pants and waggle butts that decide that they like to dance to Leo's music every day. So here we go. Here we go. And before I play Leo, Michelle and I are working on a few things, just to let you know, and we'll be making some announcements about that. But what the angels have also shown me is every day on the morning show, there's going to be a Goddard moment. So it will be very short, and it will be a teaching from Neville Goddard. And I'll probably do it, I think I'm hearing at the bottom of the hour. So at 8:30 every day, Eastern time, there will be a Goddard moment with just a small teaching about manifesting from Neville Goddard. I've really been immersed in his energy, and I feel like what I'm being shown is that I'm supposed to break it down to where we can understand it more fully. So that will happen every day, and let's get manifesting those dreams. We all have dreams. Let's get them out there. And here comes our dream guy, our Lizos.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready, because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we may be, we create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of
love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. There really is no secret. We simply accept,
Allow.
AAA, morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Woo, thank you, Lizos. Love you so much, Leo. Thank you for that song. And Kathy, I posted the link for anyone that wants to go sign up for the workshop that's happening Saturday. Karen Palmer and I are doing a workshop where we will clear energy from your DNA, from past generations. And then Karen is actually going to lead us into a Kundalini yoga experience. So it's going to be amazing, you guys. Come on board. We've got several that have signed up already, and let's just make this a beautiful time together. I love you all so much. And tune in today at 5 o'clock. You'll see Karen and our Kathy Caputo, Mama Hada Bear, talking about teaching kids spirituality. How important is that? That we need to give our kids a foundation and give them a basis for really experiencing this thing called life to its fullest. I love you. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. And I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.